Hello, everybody. You are about to embark on a journey into unboxing of an anime figure or figures. Um, yeah. So I'm kind of late, somewhat late. Uh, Obviously, there's a lot of Albedo figures that are coming out all the time, and I haven't picked up many Albedos recently. I know, it's kind of weird, but I did pick up some that actually are, I guess, kind of old. So the very first one is this one, which is a desktop cute China dress Albedo, and this limited version of the same China dress Albedo. One thing I will say is that these boxes are pretty big, but it has been almost a year already since I've been doing these unboxing videos and whatnot. So based on my professional opinion, I don't think these figures are going to be that big, because usually desktop cute are not that big. That one is somewhat I mean, it's a decent size, but it's not that big, to be honest. So looking at these boxes, they're actually pretty big, but I don't think the figure is going to be that big, to be honest. Although if I am completely wrong and it does turns out that these are a little bit bigger, I won't complain, right? The bigger the better. But yeah, these are two that came out a while ago. Kind of a nice dress. It is called the China dress, but it's a very how can I say it? It's a very sexy China dress, right? Usually I would say China dresses are, they cover more, right? This one is a little bit more, showing more skin, of course. But, we'll take a look and we'll see how this actually looks like. Now, with these TAITO figures, there usually always is like, there's a an original version, there's a limited version, then later on they'll come out with the renewal version, and then they'll make a limited version of that renewal. So sometimes you get like 4 different variants. I don't know how many we'll get of these, but there's these 2. And the reason why I got the limited one, well, you'll see once I actually open it. Because first I'm gonna open the regular white China dress, regular version, I guess you can say. So let's just go ahead and, do this thingamajiggy, which is, removing or cutting the tape, opening this up. Desktop cute, pretty cute. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Ah, man, you know what? This looks like it might be pretty big, actually. Look at that. You know what? I think this figure is actually quite big. Yeah, it's actually pretty big. I mean, compared to that other desktop cute, it is definitely bigger. Again, not a complaint, right? That's actually great, because the bigger the better. All right, let me remove this out of the way, and then yeah, I'll just put her out there. Boom, there you go. Look at that, pretty big. Look how she sits on my hand. It's actually a pretty big figure. To be honest, I mean, for a price figure, the size on that, really not bad at all. Very cool, the design on the China dress. Let me see. Actually, I need some light. Yeah, no, I mean it looks really good. It's actually really good. Look at that. Her face looks nice. The little thing on her horns look nice. Pretty good painting. Painted nails as always. That's great. This is the back side. So it's funny because the China dress is only the China dress is only this part, right? It doesn't even come to the back, which is funny. Like I said, it's a different style of China dress, right? But I'm not complaining. Those very long socks, whatever you want to call them. It looks cool. The little details on it, like where the toe is like, moving. So it's creating that little crease there. The little creases on the behind the knees and all that. So pretty cool when it comes to details. She is kind of looking down. So I was trying to get a focus. Well, yeah, actually not bad. It's a pretty good size. Although I'm trying to think. I'm thinking that it's bigger than this one, but then when I look at this one, because of the way that she's like sitting down, maybe if like her legs were stretched out as well, she'd probably be around the same size. And that's because her head is kind of like the same on this one. So I kind of feel like they're maybe somewhat the same size, but obviously this one, the pose makes it look a little bit bigger. I mean, it's a good size. Not bad at all. Yeah, so I mean, no complaints there at all. I'd say that's a 5. That's a 5 for that China original or regular version China dress, white Albedo. But now let's move on to limited version, which if you've seen it, you know what color this is. If you haven't, well, you'll see right now, and you'll either be surprised or you'll be like, I already knew that. Let's open this. There is the desktop cube, although it's not actually written in there. Let me pull this. There you go. Smells pretty good. Spin this over, cut this right here, pop this out, pull the figure out, remove plastic. Just, giving you guys all the steps so you know what the process is. And now I will show you this very good looking, oh wait, no, yeah, it's fine. This very good looking, I'm always here choking. All right, very good looking. Look at that. This is, why the hell is this light really bad? This is limited China dress, black dress with the red outline. This looks great, man. Damn, look at that. All the Albedos that ever come out in black, it's like number one, at least for me. Obviously, I love color black, but it just looks great, man. Look at that. Pretty much the same thing as the other one, right? I mean, it's the same thing. Only thing that changes is the colors on there and all that, but you still have the nice design on the China dress there. Pretty cool. The little pendant here is a different color. This one's purple. The other one is like blue, I believe. The little thing on the horn too is different color. That's like goldish, I guess you can say. But man, look at those socks, leggings, I don't know, or tights. I mean, they look really good. The painting on it, really great, really good. Definitely very nice. The limited version color, fantastic. And I mean, honestly, both of these are really good. Again, good size, kind of a really cool figure to display. Just want to put out there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That is, I mean, what can I say? It's a 5. It's a 5 for that China dress Albedo. Another good Albedo figure. You know, obviously there's so many Albedo figures. There's even some Albedo figures that, you know, I don't have, like older ones, you know. There's actually a few that I haven't been able to get, just because they're kind of old and some of them are really expensive, like when you try to buy them. But, you know, this being an Albedo figure, you know, I have the surprise figure, and it is, I'm not sure if this, look, I'm not sure. I don't know if this is renewal version limited or if it's just regular limited. I think it might be renewal limited version. But this is a figure that I already own. I actually have 2 of them out of the 4. I came across this one and I was like, nice, because, you know, they were hard to find. I mean, they're still pretty hard to find. I haven't been able to find the other one, which I don't remember which one it is, but I'm going to open this one up and I'm going to show you, because this one is really nice. You've seen it before, but you haven't seen this variant or this colorway until now. And let me show you. Actually, let me do this, because it has the base, which is a TAITO base. You already know how these colorful TAITO bases are. You know, Overlord, Albedo. You know, pretty standard, but pretty great. Not complaining. I've always liked those bases. Something different. All right, now the time for the reveal. Boom. Swimsuit, white swimsuit, purple shirt, limited. I'm pretty sure it's limited. Renewal, maybe, I don't know. Albedo. Yes, I know. You've seen this one before, but you haven't seen it in this variant, and I haven't seen it either. First time I see it, happy to finally have it, because, you know, again, very difficult to find. And I gotta admit, even the price was a little bit more than usual on this one, because, again, you know, kind of a hard to find figure. And I know it's usually, you know, these colorful figures are usually pretty easy to get, but when it comes to the limited versions, and, you know, this one being an actual, like, pretty old one, it was a little bit hard to find, but I did find it. I did have to pay a little bit more, but I finally have it, and it is great, because I really like this one. I'm still missing one. I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but at least now I do have this one, and this one is very nice. Obviously, the original one is the black swimsuit, which of course I love, but I don't know what, there's something about this specific one that I really like, and it's just, it looks really great, that white swimsuit. Her face is kind of hidden, you know, but there she is. Awesome figure overall. A lot of Albedo happening. China dress Albedo, swimsuit, yeah, swimsuit Albedo. A lot of Albedo. So I hope you got your Albedo fix, and I think that's gonna be it for now. Obviously, this is a 5. It's a 5's fives all around for these Albedo figures. More, you know, more Albedos all the time, but very, very good. All right, well, that is it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.